All right. This is a Chinese welder. I think I got it from either AliExpress or GearBest, one of those websites. Anyways, you can see here, I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm just gonna show you, I just got it in the mail yesterday, and well, I've arranged it so that it works with this car jump starter that I bought also off one of those websites. This jump starter is by the brand Tech Pow 1500 amp jump starter. It's got a few outputs and inputs. It's got a battery tester on it. Should have a light that works. I don't know, but I'm not going to do a review or anything of this product. I'm going to show you the jump starter comes with this cable. The cable, of course, has the crimpers for your battery on your car. But the cable also has this little module attached to it, and it normally goes into this part of the jump starter. It says car engine start, right? So the squared off side, right? See the squared off side, that's positive, goes in, and when you plug it in, it gives you a little readout, and it does. It protects you so you don't blow yourself up, basically, while you're trying to start your car. In any case, I don't use this, but the reason why I got this particular model was because when you're doing an application like this, spot welding, you don't want to have this sort of protections on there, because this will do higher low voltage shut off, auto shut offs, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think it's a low voltage shut off that you have to watch out for. I mean, I didn't want to have anything messing with my power supply. This just gives you straight power. Now, I didn't know what the maximum output of this would be until I hooked it up. And I'll show you how I hooked it up. Okay. This right here is the entire, everything that comes in the mail, except for these two pins at the end, which I just took some, I think it was 10 gauge wire. 10 gauge, it's a little small in my opinion. You could go as 8 gauge, I think would probably work better, but I'm pretty sure this is 10 gauge wire, copper wire, standard household wire from Home Depot. And I just plugged it into this junction that comes with it, and these guys are stripped off long enough so that you can sort of jam it into the holes. You see that's kind of got two circles? You could jam it into those two circles and they line up perfectly. Seems kind of ghetto, but I've got the connector in the mail, and you know, that's easy enough to, it just takes a while when things come from China. You know how it is. Okay, so make sure the polarity is all lined up. Positive, positive, negative, negative. On the other end, you've got these guys here, and they don't push in or anything like that. Probably shouldn't touch them like that. There is a capacitor on this. Okay. In any case, what I discovered when I hooked it up for the first time was that this battery charges up to around 16 volts maximum. That's what it turns out to do. And this right here, the spot welder, so I'll get a close look at it. Portable transistor mini spot welder. Looks like pretty generic Chinese stuff, right? DC 9 to 12 volts on the input side. Okay? So the jump start is a 12 volt. Obviously it goes on your car. So if it charges to 16, that means it's going above the maximum for this. Now, I mean, I could have just plugged my voltmeter on it, but in the end, this works. And it gives me a readout of exactly what kind of power. Turning it on now. Okay. So you can see that the readout tells you, just a second while it zooms, focuses. Come on now. Focus. Okay. There we go. 16.6 volts. I can set the power of the energy, right? The power of the weld. So it starts off with the default as 9E, whatever that is. Okay. And it's got auto or manual. So I'm just leaving it on auto, which means that it detects that it's touching metal and then it creates a weld automatically. Here's my test piece, and I did my first weld just now, and it sticks perfectly. I cannot budge this. So turned out well. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna do another weld. Here's a little piece of nickel. Okay. I'm gonna weld another piece of nickel on here. Just like that. Okay. So this is how it goes. Ready? And we got ourselves a nice clean spot weld. Ain't going nowhere. There you go.